We know that when you know something, when you've practiced a belief long enough that you know it, you're going to realize it. And the reason that we are putting the emphasis on realize it is because it's going to be your interpretation. Have you had experiences where you just know something and almost as soon as you know it, it happens? Esther was watching a little piece of television this morning. She turned it on because she always likes to gloat about the weather where she is. So she likes to see the weather patterns, and then she likes to look at the weather where she is. And then she likes to acknowledge one more time, I'm in the very best possible weather place. So she was watching a little piece of something that was showing the weather. And then a piece came on of a man who is throwing a basketball at a Lakers game from center court. And he threw it right in and won his big prize of several $1,000s. And he said, I told the mascot right before I shot, I know this is going in. Now, he's a basketball coach, so he knows they don't always go in. But he knew that one was going to. He knew that one was going to. You have knowing about things, but you have to practice yourself into the vicinity of knowing. So we want to convince you that what comes to you isn't the basis that you then sift and sort and evaluate in order to gain your knowledge. In other words, we want to show you how you don't search the world or even your life experience for the facts that surround you, and then based upon those facts, achieve your knowing. Instead, we want you to understand that you achieve your knowing by finding a vibration of something that you desire and practicing it until it's easier and easier and easier to believe it. And once you practice something long enough that it's easy to believe, you will know it. And then the facts will back up your knowing. So we'll just leave it there for now. The facts always do back up your knowing. It's just that sometimes you know stuff you don't want to know. You know stuff you don't want to know. And you know why you know stuff you don't want to know? You've practiced thinking those thoughts of those things you don't want to know. Now we know that you want to say to us, but it's all around. Esther has said that to us on many occasions through the years. But Abraham, it's true. It's true, and therefore I believe it deserves my attention. And we say, we would add something to that if we were standing in your physical shoes. If it's true and you like it, give it your undivided attention. But if it's true and you don't want it, then why practice the vibration of something that someone else has made true by their attention to it? Why practice that reality into your realization? You're sort of kind of getting this, aren't you? You create your own reality, and you do it because you think. But you have control of what you think. But most of you don't really exercise control of what you think because you believe that you owe your attention to it if it's in front of you. We've enjoyed this interaction immensely. We know this has been a very brief seminar, but we have nothing more for you. There just is not anything more. Everything else that happens this day will just be a longer version of that.